Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy New Year's Eve. What's going on out there in YouTube land? Anything interesting? Pretty quiet here, which is nice. It was weird this morning. We had helicopters about, I don't know, 5 o'clock this morning flying over the house. Looking for somebody. I never know. Never know. Could be military. I didn't go outside and look. Usually if I do, I don't see them. I just hear them because they, you can hear them from a long way away. And by the time you look, you can't see them. How's it going, Rebecca? Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Praying that 2025 will bring you peace, love, joy, happiness, good health, and prosperity. Right back at you, girlfriend. Oh, anybody got any good plans? Doug said there's a new Chinese restaurant that opened down in Kingman, and he is at his annual meeting for the year. Annual. Yeah, that would make sense, right? So he's there for the day. They're having a big meeting. So he won't be working really late. So he said he's going to stop by and see what they got and bring something home. So no cooking for me tonight. Yay. You guys do a special dinner like tonight or tomorrow? I'm not really big on celebrating the holidays. I used to when the kids were around, but now it's, when the kids were little, we used to get the noisemakers and the confetti and, all that fun stuff and make snacks, let them stay up late, or sometimes wake them up, that kind of thing. But now we're lucky if we both make it to, midnight. We just old. It seems like once you get out of your late 20s, people just kind of stay home. Of course, going out and driving around, ooh, fried cabbage and ham. That sounds good. Yeah, I know people do black-eyed peas. I think that's a southern thing. That was never one of our things. In New England, they used to do Boston baked beans, but we never really had a big New Year's Eve tradition. Watch the ball drop, kiss your hubby, that kind of thing, but nothing specific. But yeah, some people do have these things. I found some world New Year's Eve traditions I'll share with you guys. And now making me want fried cabbage. Doug and I love cabbage, so maybe I'll have him pick up some of that too. Usually there's a lot of cabbage in Chinese. Maybe that's why we like it. So yeah, so let's watch this one. It's just a little short, so hang on a minute.
These are weird New Year's traditions from around the world. In Denmark, people are going to go to their friend's house and smash a plate on their doorstep for good luck. In the Philippines, people will wear polka dots and eat round fruit. And right at midnight, kids try and jump as high as possible because it's believed it'll make them grow taller. In Spain, Portugal, and Latin America, they eat 12 grapes exactly at midnight so they can have 12 months of good luck. In Brazil, you wear white and go jump in the ocean. And in Scotland, a dark-haired man is supposed to be the first one to come visit you and bring you a gift for good luck. Somebody should go tell the Book Talk girls. These are weird New Year's traditions from around the world. In Denmark, people are...
You guys do any of those? I've heard of most of them. We don't do any of those. The grape thing, I knew about that one. Grapes and champagne, and sugar cubes and champagne. That's another thing I've heard of. New Year's Eve specialties. Yeah, those are the big ones that I know about. What do you guys do? Anything interesting? Well, I guess not. Well, here you go. Here's another thing. You guys can all take a screenshot if you like. Pull it up. Sure you can see it. These are your important dates for January based on your zodiac sign. Hopefully you all know your zodiac sign. So write them down, pay attention. Now, this doesn't mean that, you're going to win the lottery. It could be you might get a flat tire on the way to work. So all I'm saying is just, pay attention to these dates throughout the month and just notice if anything interesting happens on those days and let me know. Nobody's got the first though, so Scorpio, you're on the second there, and then Taurus. So right out in Libra too, and Pisces. Oh, all you guys. Yeah, right at the beginning of the month, there's some people need to just keep your eyes open, pay attention, see what's going on. Can you guys hear me? Is it? Please tell me it didn't block me out because I shared that. Ham, sweet potatoes, green beans. See, I did all that for Christmas because I had a ham and Adam came over and that's what I made. So we just actually finished eating all that. But yeah, we were just going to be us. Cool. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, sometimes I share pictures and then it mutes me and I don't know why. But I'm glad it didn't this time. So yeah, pay attention to those dates and see what's going on. You know, maybe you'll see a rainbow or something fun, huh? That'd be cool. I don't know. I guess everybody's getting some really weird weather. They've been seeing all over the internet about this fog. And I think it was Sunday, Doug and I were talking about, it was, we don't have fog here, but it was hazy. It was weird. And I guess everybody's experiencing it. I don't know what that's all about. And now New England and inward too is going to be getting some kind of big old blizzard this weekend. And we just had tornadoes and down south, and then apparently there was big earthquake and tidal wave kind of situation going on in California, and planes are falling out of the sky again, and I don't know what's going on out there. Collards, spinach. I'll eat spinach, but we had green beans. That's Adam's thing. Actually, Doug had Brussels sprouts, I had asparagus, and Adam had green beans. So we all like a different green vegetable. I was actually thinking about making cabbage rolls because I haven't had those in a really long time. Hamburg and rice, and you roll them up in the cabbage leaves, and then you cook them in the crock pot or on the stove in like tomato sauce, and yum, yum, yum. It's one of my favorites. But I have not made that in a long time. But yeah, hopefully we'll be getting Chinese tonight. We'll see. And other than that, I believe Doug is off tomorrow and no big plans going on. It's actually, gotten up to 52. It was kind of nice out this morning. There's no clouds. There's no chemtrails. It's just nice blue sky with a big sun out there. And it actually almost looks yellow today, which is, a bonus. And I was out there playing around with the horse panels, thinking about rearranging the corral because it was, nice out this morning. I'm like, oh, geez, I got to go inside and go live. Jeff Ram. Yeah, I'm not on Telegram. I've deleted it from my computer. It's just a nightmare. I don't want to deal with Telegram. I listen to Jeff, but yeah. I take him with, a big old tablespoon of salt, so, I'm not listening to anybody right now. I'm listening to Ellen, and Ellen's got things to do, and she's still being lazy about it and not getting her jewelry together, but I'm trying. I'm working on it. I've actually been cruising YouTube, lots of different jewelry channels, watching their auctions, seeing how they do things. And I'm working on the background stuff still. It's a lot more involved than you think. And my big holdup right now is to get the right invoicing system. And I got to look into some of these because when I did it back in the day, I started doing this in 2000. I actually just had it set up with the post office, and I would order their boxes, print out the labels. I had a little scale. I weighed them, and I just had them picked up. No big deal. Out here, that doesn't work, and that's probably not the cheapest way to do it. So you want to provide the cheapest shipping you can that still works and has tracking numbers. And there's a couple different ones that I'm learning by ordering things from these people and finding out what they use. So I've been doing research and maybe accumulating a few too many shiny pieces of jewelry, but yeah, it's okay. I've been having fun. And I'll write it off as research when I do my taxes, when they start zinging us all with the 1099s for PayPal and Zelle, whatever. We'll worry about that next year. We just got to finish out this year. We're getting really close. It's almost there. Oh, funny. All right. Here's another little short I'm going to share with you guys. And this one is... I lost it. The real story behind New Year's Eve traditions. So they say. You decide.
Breaking your New Year's resolutions is actually a 4,000-year-old tradition. Ancient Babylonians were the first to celebrate the new year, but they did it in March when crops were planted. They made promises to their gods to pay debts and return borrowed objects. If they broke these promises, they believed they'd lose divine favor. Way more serious than failing your modern gym membership goals. These celebrations lasted 11 days, with different rituals each day. No ball drop or fireworks. Instead, they had parades, political ceremonies, and ritual crowning of their king. The tradition moved to January 1st when Julius Caesar created his calendar in 46 BC. So next time you fail your resolution, remember, people have been doing this for 4 millennia. Breaking
There you go. Now you don't have to feel bad. I don't make resolutions, but I have decreed and declared that 2025 will be a good year for everyone. Period. The end. That's it. Just claim it, own it. That's yours. Because, I have that power. But, if y'all help me, it might work. I don't know. But I'm going for it. That's what I'm saying for 2025. I don't really need to lose 20 pounds. I mean, probably wouldn't hurt, but whatever. I got other things to do. My thing is I need to get my YouTube channel up and running so I can start selling out this stuff in my house. It needs to go so I can get back to making jewelry. Because right now I've got so much stuff here from buying out that bead store. I can't find what I want to use because a lot of it is stuff I never would have purchased from what I like to make. So that means I'm going to be selling some wholesale lots and moving it out. Gotta go. Who likes shiny things? Anybody like fake pearls? I have them in just about every color. They are nice glass ones. And all different sizes. Gotta find my millimeter gauge so I can let y'all know what sizes exactly. See, this is everything's a mess here. And I've been trying to organize it, and I can't because I just have too much stuff. So I got to sell a bunch of it, which means I got to find what I need to sell it, in a responsible manner and get it set up. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So I probably won't be cruising around YouTube chatting too much. But if you want to find me, all my links are at the top. X, Discord, my new jewelry channel, all pinned in the link at the top. So I'd love it if you guys wanted to just, hey, come subscribe to the jewelry channel and, hit that bell, as they say. So that when I do start going live, you'll get notified because it is a new channel. So YouTube is not going to be promoting it. So that's the only way you're probably going to hear about it unless you're on X or Discord, where I will post that, hey, I'm going to be selling stuff. Anyone wants to come visit. And I got to get back into my tarot reading too. And I haven't been doing that lately, but yeah, I was not in a good place. And when you're not in a good place, you don't play with tarot cards because all they tell you is, hey, guess what? You're not in a good place. They don't necessarily tell you when that good place is going to, change, because you got to do the changing. So I'm getting better, though. I'm actually felt like pulling cards today. I haven't done it. So maybe I'll do a live later on my other channel just to get some playtime and, New Year's Eve fortunes. I don't like to do fortune telling, but yeah, we can do something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let me see what's going on later today. So yeah, I got one more here that's a little bit longer, and it goes over a bunch of different countries. So my question is, do you know about these traditions? Do you do any of these traditions? And did you see any traditions that you never did and or never heard of that maybe you want to try this year? How's that? We'll put this one up, if it'll let me. Oh, come on now, be nice. There we go. Okay. Now, this one's just a couple minutes long, and I slowed it down because it was going pretty fast, and this way you guys be able to see it all. What y'all think about that? I don't think we should do what Estonia does, eat as much as you can. That would probably be a dangerous thing for Americans. I didn't see a lot of gravies and sauces and sugars and things on that table. So maybe if you're sticking to fruit and, stuff like that. Happy New Year, Rob. Yeah, we've just been talking New Year's traditions and who has them, who does them. It seems like us old fogies are all staying home and hoping we can make it to midnight. That's kind of where we're at today. So, yeah, Doug's working. I was telling everybody earlier he's got his annual meeting and he'll get out early and bring home Chinese from a new restaurant that just opened. So hopefully it's edible and that'll be cool. The lockdown years. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, people are tired of that. They keep trying it, and they're like, nah, we're not playing that game again. We're all done with that one, guys. They keep pushing a lot of things on us, but nobody wants to play anymore. That's good. You know. But yeah, other than that, we're just, I'm just hanging out today. I said I might go live on my other channel. All my links are pinned at the top. Go maybe do some tarot readings today, because I forgot it was New Year's Eve and people might actually like that. So, see what's we're leaving behind and what's coming for the new year, that kind of thing. So, yeah, but nothing good, nothing bad going on other than the helicopters this morning, but they went away. I did hear sirens, so maybe that means they found what they were looking for. That'd be cool. Being locked out of Facebook, it's hard to know what's going on in my little town because I can't get into our local page, and nothing from this town makes a local newspaper because we don't have one. So, I have to wait for Doug to get home and check Chatterbox for me. Hey, blessed mama. Oh, thank you so much for those pictures. I didn't ask permission to share them, so I haven't, but I think, maybe a couple without everybody's faces I could share. That would be cool. Let me know. Those are really cool. Blessed mama got to go to an ice castle while she's visiting with the grandchildren, having fun, enjoying a little bit of winter. Oh, thank you. I'm going to have to download them. I don't have them handy, but yeah, I'll share them. I'll share them on Thursday. How's that? Yeah, you guys, you want to send me pictures that I can share with the gang? Here's my email that I use, if I can remember it. And yes, it is Gmail. And that's the one I'll be using for my jewelry channel as well when I start selling and doing my tarot readings and whatever. That's the email. So you guys can send me pictures I'm assuming if you send them to me there, it's okay to share them. Or, send them to me, but say, don't share this, and I won't. Okay. Christmas pictures, fun holiday, winter pictures. Let me know what you're doing. Change out towels. Yeah, see, I was looking at that one, like that whole clean the house thing. I kind of like the idea of throwing the bucket of water out the door, though. That seems a little bit easier. Or where was it? In Ethiopia, they just get rid of all the furniture and get new stuff. That'd be cool, but we can't really afford to do that. So, yeah, cleaning out the house. I mean, that's, never a bad thing to do. And especially for anyone that's living where it's really yucky and you're kind of stuck in the house, go start cleaning something out. I mean, I got to do it so I can move forward and have a business. Oh, I'm not sure I want to do that, but I do want to make jewelry, and so there's no point in making it if I'm not selling it. So, but I do enjoy being online once I get there. It's just the tech part. Doesn't someone want to be my partner and do all that techie stuff for me? Come on, man. When I start making profits, I'll give you some of them. It'll be a while. Got a whole bead store to pay for. I don't know why Doug puts up with me, honestly. I really don't know. But anyway. So yeah, nothing much to report here, guys. I just wanted to check in with everybody like I like to do. And, I'm getting back on track. I was really out of whack there for a while, as y'all know, and I'm getting back on track. So I'm going to get my schedule together. I've been a little bit spoiled with not having a schedule because I haven't really worked in a long time. Not punching a time clock kind of thing, but I know I appreciate YouTube people that show up at a particular time on the regular. They got problems, I understand, but people that just pop in and out all the time, it makes it really hard for me to follow. So I like that you guys know where to find me, what time I come on. I try to be consistent. doing what I can. But yeah, I enjoy our chats, and I've been having some good chats on Discord with some people and sharing stuff over there. That's just Tartaria. I really am so interested in that and the whole calendar changing, but I don't know anything about it other than what I read, what I see, videos. I'd love to hear other people's thoughts, but I don't think any of us here are people that actually have that research ability. And hey, Bear, how's it going? That we know. We're not archaeologists or scientists or theologists or we're the other kind of ists. But yeah, I've been watching all kinds of stuff, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're missing a whole bunch of history, and it happened 200 to 300 years ago, which may have been when the mud floods happened. I don't know. I'm trying to piece it together, but and does it matter? I don't know. I just know that all my life, every time I try to ask somebody about something like details, well, we don't know about that. It's like, okay, well, it happened like 200 years ago. That's like 3-4 generations. We should know about that, but we don't know anything. But we can know about the Roman Empire. Okay. Yeah, there's some disconnect there, and it really bugs me. 7 days, all right. Yeah, some people say 12. I don't know, maybe that's one for each month, but then we're supposed to be on a 13-month calendar, so I don't know. I mean, pretty much I just make it up as I go along now. Whatever I think is good is how I'm doing it. But I totally don't think that January 1st is the new year. I just don't, because as I believe it was Rob said, that's not when things grow. It's not when you plant stuff. It's not spring. Spring should be the new year. That's my opinion. And it seems to go along with the names of the months. And, you start New Year's on March 1st, then guess what? December's number 10, where it ought to be. So, and I guess back in the day, they threw a month in between June and July, I think it was, somewhere in the middle there. Maybe right before the summer solstice. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. I've been watching a lot of stuff, and I wish I could just share it all here on YouTube, but it's not my stuff. They don't like when you do that, but I am sharing a bunch of it over on Discord. So if you guys are interested, go on over there, check it out. 1582. Yeah, that's one possibility. They've changed it a lot. They've changed it more than once. I mean, we have the one I was watching today, they were talking about the lunar calendar, the solar calendar, with the moon, and then the one that they believe is probably most accurate, which makes the most sense based on biblical stuff, is the combination of the lunar and the solar, which is where you get the 13 months and yeah, it's, and I just, my brain's old. If I was 20, I would have all these facts. I would have watched that and just been able to spit it right back out to you. But now I'm just old, and I just don't want to write term papers anymore. So, come over on Discord and we'll chat over there about it. But yeah, I mean, they've changed it. The what is it? Gregorian calendar, the Julian calendar. The AM calendar, I just don't even know what they all are. But I think I shared over on Discord one with a Bible from the 1500s or the 1700s. It still had the 13 months, and that Sunday was the first day of the week, and that is the true, Saturday is the true Sabbath, because Sunday is the first day of the week, not Monday, and all these things, and a lot of stuff they changed to make a work week, to make a lot of things, and they combine religions and ceremonies, and so the thing that they were pointing out is that because we're not actually celebrating the holidays on the days that they're supposed to be celebrated on, that the energies aren't right, which is another part of the disconnect we have. And it's part of why we're not so connected to nature anymore. And I think it's part of why I need to be here. Because like I said, I think I was born knowing all this stuff. And that's why I just don't, a lot of the world repels me because it's just wrong. People just, I've always said, people don't know what being a human is about anymore. They're all into this, I don't know, stuff and things, but I've just always wanted to live barefoot and wear cotton clothes and be outside and have animals and eat real food. I'm not a real big fan of sauces and extra flavorings and dyes, and I never have been, not even as a kid. So I think I was just born that way. And I hope more people are going to get it, that they gotta live more in tune with nature and the world to be happy inside, because you're just constantly battling our true nature by doing all this other weird stuff that we do as humans. I found a cool video actually from here in Kingman. I think I even have it. Hang on, let me see if I can pull it up. And it's about the Tartarian Road that actually runs right through Kingman, Arizona. Yes, I do have it. Look at that. Hang on a second. Hold it. You just gotta finish loading before. All right. This one's long, so I'm just going to share a link with you. Let me see. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me see if I can pull up some place that he actually was showing some of the cool stuff. I'll play a couple minutes of it. All right. We'll start about here. All right. Share. Yeah, this is actually down the road for me, Rob, which is like cool, right? I mean, it's not very far away. Within like half hour, 45-minute drive. This is where Doug works, down in this area.
As much oxygen, because we don't have the super trees, we only live to be 120. The more oxygen, we live longer and grow bigger. Every animal does too. So you got dragonflies the size of 3 foot long, or I think even more than that, 6 feet long dragonflies or something crazy like that too. Really huge, really huge. Here's some more of them sharp, jagged, broken hexagon pieces. They're broken. Now that, if I remember right, hexagonal shapes are only in living life forms in the earth. It's not naturally with rocks. Now, fossilized hexagons show that it used to be a living thing. Guys, we don't know how old the earth is. If you wanted to go that direction, whether you're a creationist, evolutionist, or what have you, we don't know how old the earth is. We could have had so many ages on the earth that, we don't even know. We really don't even know. So this looks like it broke. See? It's got those pieces. I'm going to get up there. Sophia, you don't have to get up there as high as I'm going. You can wait here.
So anyway, I don't want to get in trouble playing his video, but I'll share that link. It's pretty cool. Like I said, right down the road, and he walks along. It's like a 20-minute video. So, but he walks along and he shows you where the old road was, from Tartaria. Let me actually tell you guys what this is, because a stray link floating around chat isn't going to really help anybody, is it? There you go. Bear, 100% agree with everything you're saying here. Yep. All of it. Every bit of it. I'm waiting. They're supposed to release them. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know about the rest of the Bible books. I mean, you can find some of them, but not all of them. But, it's getting crazy out there. I mean, people are like, where's disclosure? Where's disclosure? We're seeing it every day. Just not the big perp walks that we all want, but we are seeing it that things are changing. And it took us a while to get into this mess. Gonna take us a while to get back out. Yeah, The Matrix, that's an interesting movie. There's a lot of interesting movies out there, and they that's what they say, that they have to tell us the deal. So watch the movies and you'll know what's going on, or has gone on, or will be going on. Okay, am I supposed to know? Okay, I don't know. Do I know Eli Weber? Should I know Eli Weber? Probably, maybe. But yeah, off the grid. I mean, a lot of people out here live off the grid. It's easy enough to do. We got plenty of sun. And they actually have big windmill farms, I guess they call them. And I'm not sure those are so great, but we got them. Yeah, a lot of people out here live off the grid. All right, good. Somebody needs to be taking care of that. I was hoping AI would get into it. I've asked AI if they would do some things for me. It says no. Eli, Jewish rabbi. Ah, okay. I listen to a lot of rabbis, Catholic girl that I am. But, the rabbis actually talk about the Bible, and they talk like truth about the Bible. They don't make it all fairy tales and, if you're good, then God's going to give you presents. No, that's not how that works. Yeah, the Vatican. Yeah, that's what was that show on TV, Last Man on Earth or something? And he's traveling around and he's going like to the White House. Now, I want to go to the Pentagon and I want to go to the Vatican. Those are the two places I want to start, because that's where you're going to. But of course, I'm going to need somebody that knows how to read, ancient languages, because I don't. And I'm pretty sure I don't have time to learn. So I'm going to need someone else. So who wants to go to the Vatican with me? Because, I don't know what's going on there, but I think we should know what's going on there. And based on prophecies, we might know that sooner than later, because this guy's supposed to be the last one, and he's supposed to be not around by the end of this coming year. So I've heard. Hi there, Sonal. How's it going? But yeah, so, just, I don't know how we got onto that subject, but we were talking about New Year's Eve traditions. Yeah, gotta have the solar panel, generator. I couldn't live with a generator. The noise would drive me. I don't like mechanical noises. Drives me crazy. And around here, because we have a lot of snowbirds and people that come just for the weekends, they will run the generators. And, the rule is 10 o'clock, turn them off. But, when it's 110, you really can't ask people to turn their generators off and just sweat. So, yeah, that's the one thing I don't want to deal with is, Doug wants solar panels bad. Out here, you can't unless you completely disconnect, which they really don't like you to do once you are connected. Then they're supposed to give you back money that you make, but they don't. And they still charge you for being connected and blah, blah, blah. So, it doesn't seem like purchasing the solar is actually going to be cost effective for us. We will probably be dead before it's paid off. And there is constant upkeep with batteries and things. So I don't know. We've looked into it a lot, and I like the idea, but I also kind of like the idea of not having to worry about one more system. I know that when we were hauling water, That's real hands-on living when you got to monitor how much water you have in your big giant bucket outside. It's 1,000-gallon bucket, but it's still just a bucket, and when it gets too low, the pump can't pump it. And if you don't know and your pump is trying, it'll burn itself out. And then you got, and then you're looking at money. And again, it's a lot of hands-on living. And if I'd moved here in my 20s, even in my 30s, I'd probably be okay with it. And because I've been doing it for 20 years, it wouldn't bother me. But moving here in my 50s, I'm a little bit soft and a little bit old, Yeah, see, that's the thing, when you get like a whole house generator that's actually, wired in and all that, they are not, it's quieter than your air conditioning system usually. But, most of these people are using portable generators because they're running campers, so they don't need big, quiet ones, Now, I will say that the people that just bought, let's see, they're 3 acres over. There's an empty acre and an acre with a falling down house, and then them. And they're Mexican, and they're like the nicest people in the world. They have a generator, and he actually built a box and insulated it so that it doesn't bother the neighbors. He's like really good. Bye, bless mama. Say hi to everybody and hope you have a great day with the family. Happy New Year, girlfriend. So yeah, that was, he's a really nice guy as opposed to the idiot on the corner that, he illegally fixes vehicles and they all seem to have muffler problems, and he likes to sit there going vroom, vroom, vroom for like an hour. And because of the desert and the sound, the way it travels, it sounds like he's literally sitting outside my front door doing that. And it really gets annoying. So, there's different kinds of neighbors. But yeah. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to head out so I can go and figure out what I want to do. I think I will go live on the Desert Rose Beads and Baubles channel today. And, go do some tarot cards for people or some oracle cards or something to that effect. And maybe I'll roll up some lucky numbers for people for the year, that kind of stuff. All right, let me put this one back up for anyone that was in late and didn't get to see it. So you can write it down or screenshot it or whatever it is y'all do. There it is. All right. All right. Copy those numbers. Scorpio. The 2nd, that's the day you got to pay attention. So you only, that's what is today? Tuesday, right? Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday. And then Pisces, and Taurus, and Libra. Friday. Big day for you Friday. Pisces, you got the 4th too. So same for Leo. You got a big weekend coming up, Polly. Y'all better hang on tight, girlfriend. All right, guys. That's what I got for you today. I do hope y'all have a stay safe, fun, try to stay up to midnight, kiss somebody you love, kind of New Year's Eve. I don't know. They doing the ball? Is that going to be on TV? I haven't seen it in a couple years, so I don't know. But anyway, guys, come find me on Desert Rose Beads and Baubles, pinned at the top, pinned under every video. Come visit. Come join up. I want to sell you things or just have you come look at my shiny stuff. Okay? All right. As always, sending much peace, love, and harmony, plus best wishes for a fantastic 2025 from Petrichor Ranch in Arizona to your home, wherever it may be. Get some sun. Find a reason to smile. Love y'all. Big hugs.